Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss how we now know a potential new character in Scream 6. Their brief audition video was published online, but once awareness grew, it was quickly taken down. But don't worry, I've got the details for you guys, and it's time for us to dive in and get into it. Let's go. So my pal Critical Overlord hit me up on Twitter yesterday and let me know about a Scream 6 audition that he unearthed, and he is cool with me sharing his discovery with all of you here in this video. Now, after you watch this, definitely go check out his video as well on his channel. Now, you may or may not have heard rumors floating around recently that an actor from the TV show All American was going to be in Scream 6. Well, it looks like we have potential confirmation of this. Now, the name of the actor in this audition is Simeon Days. You may know him from the TV show All American on the CW network, where he plays Jabari Long. So that rumor is looking more and more like it is credible, because here we have an actual Scream 6 audition from a cast member of All American, as has been rumored would be the case. Now, let's get into the details of the audition video. Now, on the removed audition video, he is playing a character by the name of Derek. Sound familiar, anyone? Harkening back to Scream 2, of course. Here we have a Derek, and he's speaking to a character named Carla. In the audition dialogue, the scene appears to be taking place in a bar, and he's working there. He's speaking with a character named Carla, and he explains how he's working in the bar until his acting career takes off. So apparently he's waiting for a big role to open up, a big opportunity to come along. And so, as many actors do, we hear about it all the time in Hollywood, how a lot of time actors, and not just Hollywood, but, being as that is that like the mecca of film actors anyway, but it happens in New York too for the theater and stuff, where actors are working as waiters and servers and different things as they're waiting for that phone call to come in and from their agent to get a big part. So this definitely is not out of the normal, thing to happen. And so he explains to her again that he's working the bar till his acting career takes off. And Carla says that her brother goes to school, I guess meaning college, right? Goes to college, but that she doesn't go to school. So she's not enrolled in college, just her brother. And then you hear someone calling out to her like, we need to go or whatever. And then that's pretty much where the audition ends. It's not a super long clip, but it's enough for us to talk about. And it's interesting because my thoughts on the audition footage and I was able to hear the video. I was able to watch it before it was taken down, thankfully. So I was able to see it. When I went back later to watch it again, it was already gone. And so, it reminded me of Scream 5 when we saw the pictures of Heather Matarazzo at the beach with North Carolina that was posted on social media, remember? And then it was gone, like literally like minutes later. It's a kind of thing. And of course, she was in the movie, so it ruined this whole surprise of having Heather in the movie. But anyway, back to the footage. My thoughts on it right now are that I immediately started thinking that these are probably fake names that are being used to cover up the real character names of who he is, who this character is, and who they're really talking to. Now, Derek is interesting. I mean, again, I lean towards it being a fake name, but I could also see Radio Silence naming someone Derek as an homage to Scream 2. It would not shock me whatsoever if this ends up being legitimately the character's name in the movie, because it's Derek. I mean, it's fitting that, this is their Scream 2, Radio Silence's Scream 2, and it's going to be, as I have been talking about since this thing was announced, it's going to be on a college campus. So it looks like they're very much going to be following this Scream 2, Wes Craven's Scream 2 type of setting. So it's interesting. We'll see. I still think it could go either way. But regarding Carla, now this could be a new character, of course. So we cannot rule out the fact that this could be someone they're introducing to this cast, one of the newbies that we know we're going to have. It could be named Carla. We'll have to wait ultimately, of course, and see. And it's possible. Well, when the cast list comes out, I'll be looking for Carla and Derek as soon as this cast list comes out in the next couple of weeks. But I think most likely it's either going to be Mindy or Sam, especially since the dialogue's talking about, my brother goes here, and then later on you hear, would be the brother, I suppose, or someone calling out to leave. It just seems to me like most likely it's going to be either Mindy or Sam, and because both of them have siblings. So it says brother. We don't know if that's really a brother. It could be a sister, right? It could totally be just, again, code words, changing it up so it's not obvious who they're talking about for things like this, where an audition gets leaked out. So, yeah, it could totally be disguised and really mean that her sister goes. So it could be Sam that's saying, in the movie, we'll find out it's Sam saying, my sister goes to college, but I don't. Or it could literally be Mindy. It could be Mindy and it really is her brother and her brother Chad that's in college, and maybe Mindy decided not to go to college. Who knows? She could have decided to do something different, a different path. However, the path that sounds the most likely, though, to me, probably is this point, is going to be Sam, who is Carla in the script. I just, Sam's in the bar, having a drink. I could see that happening. And I just imagine that Tara, Chad, and Mindy are all in college together. I think Sam lives in the area and is keeping an eye on Tara. And I have really been saying that scenario since they announced Scream 6. I said, I bet you it's going to be the three are going to be in college. Sam will be moving up there to wherever they go so that she can keep an eye on what's going on. So that's what I think is happening here. Most likely. Now, finally, guys, some closing thoughts on why this is indeed credible. The user who posted the audition footage on Vimeo was 3 Arts Entertainment. So I looked up Simeon on IMDb Pro, and guess who his management company is? Yes, it's 3 Arts Entertainment. So it further cements this as being authentic. In my book, it's not someone playing a prank or a hoax or trying to, mess around with us. No, this was actually posted by Simeon Dace's management company. So it's the real deal. This audition it's 100% real. Not a doubt about it. And, for further confirmation of this, Critical Overlord actually shared with me how one of his friends actually spoke or messaged over to Simeon Dace, who confirmed it himself as well. So this is that's why I'm bringing you guys this video, because it's authentic, and I don't really have any doubt in my mind it's real. So, and also again, the fact that it was taken down so fast, I mean, it is a very good chance that Simeon got the part. I really believe that, whether it's whoever it is, whether it's Derek or some other character, he probably got the part. And remember, Tyler from Radio Silence said they're going to go they're so far down the rabbit hole in these Scream films that everything's up for grabs. And so the name Derek could be real. And while I would not be crazy about them naming a character Derek in their Scream 2, only because Derek, in my mind, was such a great character in Scream 2. It's going to be, again, you're going to always compare. If you start doing these type things, you're going to always look at them as like how they measure up to the original. So I hope it's actually not Derek, honestly, but it could be. All right, guys, listen, that's going to be it for this update, but I want to know what you guys think about this audition idea of these character names, Carla and Derek. Do you think it's going to be really be Derek or not? Do you think Carla may be Sam? maybe Mindy, or a new character altogether. I want to see what you're thinking, so leave your comments below in the comments section, and I want to start reading your thoughts and dialoguing with you guys on what you're thinking about. But that's going to be it for this update. I will be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, this is Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.